Welcome to Triumph IAS. It's a daily mains practice question and answer series. This program is exclusively designed for UPSC CSE aspirants. In this video discussion, we will discuss UPSC CSE mains previous 25-year questions. Question number 1. The Third Battle of Panipat was fought in 1761. Why were so many empire-shaking battles fought at Panipat? Let's start with the introduction of the answer. The Third Battle of Panipat was fought between the forces of the Maratha Empire and the invading forces of Afghan ruler Ahmad Shah Abdali. There were 3 empire-shaking battles fought in the plains of Panipat besides many small battles. There are many strategic and geopolitical factors that make Panipat an ideal ground for large-scale battlefield. The main body of the answer should be Number 1. Delhi was the seat for power during the medieval times, an obvious destination of any invader. Panipat was in close proximity of Delhi. Number 2. Panipat region provides large plains as an army emerges from Khyber Pass that makes it ideal for any battle. Number 3. Most of the invaders either came from north or northwest, and it was difficult to move large forces through deserts of Rajasthan or hilly and densely forested areas of north. Number 4. The climate of the region was also more ideal when compared to deserts of Rajasthan and that of Himalayan region. Number 5. Any ruler's preference would be to stop the invading forces outside its boundaries, and Panipat was close to the borders of Delhi. Number 6. For invading forces, it was easier to get reinforcements as compared to any other region in India. Number 7. The area was well suited for large-scale movements of animals. This area was developed historically, so it was easier to get supplies from the region. Aggregation weapons and medical supplies. Number 8. Proximity to rivers ensured supply of fresh water for army and the animals. Number 9. The region was well connected with all-weather roads built by Sur Empire that provided swift movement. Conclusion of the answer is: this region had seen multiple wars, therefore people of the region had acquired war skills and often served as mercenaries. The metal workers of this region were much skilled, and it provided as an added facility to the forces fighting in the region. Question number 2. Explain the salient features of the Constitution, 101st Amendment, Act, 2016. Do you think it is efficacious enough to remove cascading effect of taxes and provide for common national market for goods and services? Let's start with the introduction of the answer. The Constitution, 101st Amendment, Act, 2016, it was proposed that GST would be introduced from 1st April 2010, and the government proposes to introduce GST with effect from 1st July 2017. The main body of the answer should be: the GST is a value-added tax, VAT, and is proposed to be a comprehensive indirect tax levied on manufacture, sale and consumption of goods as well as services at the national level, which will replace all indirect taxes levied on goods and services. Salient features of the Act. Number 1. Legislature of every state shall have the power to make laws with respect to GST imposed by the Union or by such state. Number 2. Parliament has exclusive power to make laws with respect to goods and services tax where the supply of goods services take place in the course of interstate trade. Number 3. GST on supplies in the course of interstate trade or commerce shall be levied and collected by the Government of India, and such tax shall be apportioned between the Union and the states in the manner as may be provided by Parliament. Number 4. The President shall constitute a council to be called the Goods and Services Tax Council. Number 5. The Parliament will provide compensation to the states in case of any loss due to the implementation of GST to 5 years. Number 6. GST has been exempted from being part of the Consolidated Fund of India. Number 7. The sixth schedule has been amended to give power to the district councils to levy and collect taxes on entertainment and amusements. Number 8. India's reform journey took a huge leap forward with introduction of the GST. GST has finally transformed India into one unified marketplace. GST dismantled interstate tax barriers for seamless transportation. Number 9. GST will promote culture of compliance. As the entire ecosystem becomes accustomed to this regime, an efficient business environment will emerge with higher transparency, lower transaction costs, and better compliance. There are some challenges too. Number 1. Exempted items, petroleum products, and alcohol are kept out of its domain. Number 2. Preparedness. The companies and MSME sector was not trained by government before ushering this significant reform. Conclusion of the answer is: this poses a big implementation challenge. But overall, it's a good reform as it truly reforms India into an economic union. Question number 3. India needs to strengthen measures to promote the pink revolution in food industry for better nutrition and health. Critically elucidate the statement. Let's start with the introduction of the answer. Pink revolution is the technological revolution in the meat and poultry processing sector. India has largely benefited in the past with green revolution and white revolution related to agriculture and milk production respectively. The main body of the answer should be number 1. Now, India has to look towards its meat and poultry sector, as there is high growth potential and it will also ensure health and nutrient level in individuals along with providing food security and decreasing malnutrition. Number 2. Meat is a good source of protein and iron, and it also provides a vital nutrient, vitamin B12, which is absent in vegetarian food. It is significant since many Indians suffer from vitamin B2 deficiency. Number 3. The present meat consumption per capita is around 6 grams per day, which may improve to 50 grams a day in the next decade or so. Number 4. When such phenomenal increase in meat consumption occurs, sector will witness a tremendous growth. A report titled Indian Meat Industry Perspective published by Food and Agricultural Organization (FAO) of the UN has addressed the India's potential in meat and poultry sector. Number 5. India became the largest exporter of buffalo meat in 2012, exporting up to 1.5 million tons of beef. The largest importers were Middle East and Southeast Asia. Number 6. India could increase its market towards European Union, Oceania, America, etc. by modernizing its production sector and establishing disease-free zones for rearing animals. Number 7. India's broiler sector has seen 30% growth since 2009 at 8% rate. Better production and storage technology can increase its potential. Though India has large livestock population, it accounts for only 2% of global market in meat sector. Number 8. This high livestock production is a global concern because around 18% of global greenhouse gas emissions are from livestock production. Increasing meat production and consumption could tackle the environmental problem and malnutrition in India. Conclusion of the answer is: the pink revolution in India though can be beneficial for economy and people's health. But, before successful implementation of its scheme, measures regarding religious faith of majority population should be taken as cattle in India is considered to be holy. So, pink revolution may create chaos among a large population belief system.